What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to share with you the 6 things that contractors cannot stand when their clients do this to them. Point number 1, contractors cannot stand when their bids are not apples to apples with their competition. When a lot of property managers or clients decide to make it a free-for-all and have every contractor give their own personal opinion, you're going to get in multiple different bids. So what that does, it leaves a lot of opportunity for things to get missed, not the correct scope of work to be built, and a lot of contractors get frustrated with that because it seems like it's not a fair shot. Which leads me into point number 2. Point number 2 is when clients, like property managers, always take the lowest bidder. As we know, we've heard our horror stories about the lowest bidders winning projects and screwing over their clients. So why contractors get frustrated is because there are contractors out there that do care. There's contractors that want to make sure their clients are taken care of in the long run, want to build long-term relationships with their clients, want to put out good work and not just collect a paycheck. Contractors want to have an apples-to-apples scope, so that way they're not losing these bids and these jobs that they otherwise would have won if they would have had a proper scope put in place. So 1 and 2 always go together. Number 3, when we show up for a job, and we've had this scheduled for the past 3 months, we show up on site, when small items like miscellaneous tasks are added the second we step on site. Oh, can you guys just, while you're here, just do this? Can you do that? No, we cannot do that. It's part of why we have a contract signed, is we were hired to do the scope of work that we're going to get paid for. When you guys add a list to us, right at the beginning, it throws off what we're supposed to do. So as you know, our schedule is extremely tight. So chances are we're going from one project to another. We're just rolling. So a couple of things added here and there could potentially lead up to us falling behind on our schedule, which affects the rest of the schedule down the line, affects other customers, so it's a domino effect. So just make sure that you guys have all your extra miscellaneous tasks addressed prior or during the bidding process, so when we walk into it, we're not walking blind and we're able to stay on schedule for you guys. Number 4, when clients or property managers do not communicate properly with their residents or their tenants. We know contracting work's a pain. What we want to do is we want to get in and get out as seamlessly and as quickly as possible for you guys, so that way your tenants can return back to normal like nothing ever happened. So the easiest way, and we stress this plenty of times with our customers at National Pavement Partners and the companies that we help, is build a solid communication plan with your property manager or with your customers, so that way everybody's on the same page. Initially, building the scope of work is extremely important, yes, but the most important part on top of building the proper scope of work is to actually create a proper communication plan. So this could include site maps, could include phone calls, emails, text messages, door hangers, whatever you guys got to do to make sure that the contractor get in and get out and get the work done properly without any resident communication or getting held up by tenants. That's going to help us and help the project move much more seamlessly. Number 5, when property managers or clients do not share their budget. Guys, we want to help build this project with you. If you only have $10,000 and you expect to get a ton of work done, chances are, with the prices nowadays, you're not going to get a lot of work done. So let us help you by knowing your budget. We'll build and we'll maximize dollar for dollar what we can spend to get you by, to get to a certain point to where you can spend more money, or that we can get you by just in the long term with what you guys have. Please share with your budget with us, because it helps make things a lot smoother. There's nothing worse as a contractor than spending 2-3 hours on a job putting together a nice proposal of a million different issues that you guys need to get addressed, and you guys come back and say, hey, we only have $15,000 when you send them a proposal for $50,000. There's nothing worse than that. That is one of the most frustrating things. It's a waste of time for both parties. So please be transparent and communicate with us what budget you guys have, so we can maximize your dollars. Last but not least, when clients do not understand why a change order is needed. There are plenty of poor contracting companies that bid on a low basis, so they bid their project super low. Then the way they make up their money is they submit change orders for stuff that should have already been included in the original proposal. Good contracting companies will always include everything. They'll always try to foresee what could happen, but the thing about construction is, especially asphalt and concrete, is as soon as you rip up these areas, like you remove some asphalt or you move some concrete, what underlies the problems you cannot foresee. So a lot of times we'll have change orders for that, whether it's subgrade issues, whether it's depth issues. So please bear with us. Nobody's trying to screw you guys over, at least not good contractors anyways. So one way to protect you guys yourselves for bad contractors is make sure when a change order is submitted to you that you guys collect photo documentation from the contractor of what the issue is and how much material they will need. Be really specific when the contractor submits their change order, so that way you guys can effectively say yay or nay or come up with an alternate solution that could potentially save you guys money. So those are the 6 things, 6 of the most frustrating things that property managers or clients do to contractors. I'm Hayden with Spot On Site. Please check us out, www.spotonsiteapp.com. Our whole goal is to create client transparency between contractors and property managers or facilities maintenance managers. Thanks, guys.